Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Today's Show Detroit. I am so excited to welcome Mr. Ed Sasanto to the program. Ed, so wonderful to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, you've done so much and such a great resume. I'd like to just jump right in. Is that all right?
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful. So, you are a very experienced sales consultant with, of course, a demonstrated history of wholesale industry, and of course, you are skilled in business-to-business account management, sales processes, and of course, key account development. And of course, you're a strong sales professional with a bachelor's in business management, marketing, and related support services from none other than George Mason University. So I'm curious, Ed, how did you go from the wholesale industry to become a travel and vacation advisor and start Ed DeSanto Dream Vacations?
Well, actually, I've been in the travel business almost 40 years now. I started with Holiday Inns back before a lot of people that are listening to this were probably born. Um, and I sort of progressed through that and then veered off into the wholesale industry for a while when I got to be older. And then the travel, if you've been in the travel business for any period of time, it's something that you can't let go of. It's like an addiction almost, but in a good way.
Sure.
And yeah, so it's an addiction that you like to have. I love to travel. I've been to so many places I can't even, it's hard to even recount the total number of places I've been to. I've worked in the hotel industry, worked probably in close to 20 different states in the U.S. So it's something that's always drawn me back to it, and that's kind of how I got in with Dream Vacations. I'm a franchise owner of a Dream Vacations franchise. There's a bunch of them across the United States, and in fact, we are the largest retail travel agency in the country.
Wow, that's amazing. And of course, just really too with your hospitality background, working in hotels with the amazing Holiday Inn brand, and of course, again, just sticking with travel and vacation as well. And of course, as you said, you're part of one of the best vacation brands, and of course, your name says it all. Dream Vacations start here. So, you talked about what kind of led you there early on. But I'm curious too, you're a vacation and travel advisor. So can you talk about what that is and why travelers need it?
Well, the name kind of says it all, really. I mean, I'm an advisor. Um, people in the People in the past always thought, well, I can plan my own vacation. I know how to do it. I can just call the
Sure.
hotel, or I can call the cruise line, or and do it myself. I don't need anybody to help me. And to some extent, that was true when times were easier. But as we've gone along and technology has increased, it's become more complicated for the average person to know how to um, sort of negotiate the websites and decide what either cruise or what resort is best for them. They know what they want to do, they're just not sure how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
um, and that's where I come in, because when I talk to a new client, I ask a lot of questions, and I tell them up front, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions before we even start, because I need to get to know you. I need to get to know you. I need to get to know your family. What do you like to do? How do you like to do it? Where have you been? And most importantly, where do you want to go in the future? Not necessarily tomorrow or the next day, but what do you want to do? What's on your bucket list, for example?
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I kind of, and that's what I do. And especially now with the with the pandemic, which hopefully is starting to go into the past. There are so many different um, things you have to think about. For example, my wife and I just got back from Italy,
Mm,
and I had to have with me several different forms to pass through customs in Italy.
mm,
Well, most people don't know where to go get those. Well, I do.
right,
I know
right.
where to go get them. I know where to
Mm,
pull them up. I can help them fill them out. And it's the
mm,
same thing with the tests you have to get, the coronavirus tests. Now,
mm,
I may not know where to get it in your particular community, but I
mm,
can tell you how to get there and what you need to look for and what
right.
type of test you need to get if you need to get
Right. So very beneficial to have a travel advisor, guide you on those specific resources. I mean, you're sort of a travel insider, if you will. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a travel psychiatrist.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. Absolutely. And of course, Edward Santo Dream Vacations is committed to having cruises that are also specifically for people with disabilities. And of course, to the Today Show Detroit and the Disability Channel, I mean, that is amazing. But I'm curious for you, Ed, when did you see that that was really in need?
Well, I've seen it. I've seen it in the over the past few years, when people got locked down and they couldn't travel anywhere, they couldn't go anywhere. They had to stay home. I started to see where people with disabilities were sort of being shunted out, so to speak, and were being left out of doing a lot of things, and they basically stay home. And I don't think that's right. I think everybody, no matter what your condition, no matter what your status in life, you deserve to go and explore and experience the world just like everybody else. Now, you may need certain um, we need to make certain exceptions for you, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to go and enjoy it like everybody else. Now, I'm not technically disabled. I do have knee problems and ankle issues, so I'm sort of in that status myself. And so I know when they say, "Oh, you shouldn't go do this tour," and I say, "I'm doing the tour because I want to. Don't tell me I can't do it. Tell me how I can do it."
Right. Well,
And that's
or
what I
it,
think everybody deserves the opportunity to go see, the ruins in Rome, to go see the Acropolis in Greece. And I don't think anybody should be excluded from that.
well, I mean, I completely agree with you on that, Ed, and I think it goes right along with the principle of the Disability Channel and what we're about as well. But I also want to say to you, as a business owner, and as somebody that is involved in global travel, thank you for recognizing that need. Thank you for recognizing that whatever ability that you have, that individuals on this great planet deserve to see as much of it as they can, because this is a very big world we're in, right? It's
Absolutely.
tremendous. It has tremendous different cultures, tremendous different things that everyone should have access to and want to see. So I completely agree with you. And and again, talking about too, just the aging population. I mean, sure, a lot of times when people are traveling, they're older, and so sometimes there can be some obstacles there and different things. And so again, I thank you and Edward Sasanto Dream Vacations for being able to see that foresight, but also recognizing that the disability dollar is also strong as well. So individuals, young professionals, people that have disabilities, that have families or that own businesses and want to be able to take those dream vacations after they've earned it, have the opportunity. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. A slogan I like to use is vacations are what bring us together. And if you're in a family where one of the family members is disabled, and you have to kind of tailor where you're going or what you're doing because that person really can't do this or that person really baloney. That's baloney.
Right.
And they should
Right.
not feel that way. You feel that we want to go here and we're going to go there. We need that. There'll need to be some exceptions made, but we're going to go and we're going to take our son or daughter or our father, whomever, with us, and have him or her enjoy it just like everybody else.
Absolutely. Ed Sasanto, thank you so much. Folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Mr. Ed Sasanto of Dream Vacations after this.